Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. This is episode 3. In the last episode, we built all the interior dome buildings, and we have our first rack of founders on the way, which is excellent. I did forget a couple minor things, so let's take care of them real quick. First off, I never gave our water here a place to get rid of its excess waste rock, so very minor, but we should fix that. And secondly, I had a prefab moisture vaporator, which for some reason I never put down, couldn't tell you why. But it absolutely should produce some passive water for us. Absolutely no reason not to. Where are my current ones? I kind of like keeping them all together so I know where they are, but... oh yeah, they're over here. There we go. Wow. I might have missed the... yeah, I missed my one square, so it's not going to be cabled. There we go. Okay. And that will simply reduce the amount of pressure that this one needs, and therefore this water here will last longer. So, not a huge deal, but we absolutely should have it. So, as I had mentioned last time, we had a different mission sponsor, and they gave 10 times food, so we used to bring 120. These guys are only bringing 12 with them. So, that's not great. So, I was looking at the farm, and obviously this one's not going to grow because there's nobody there, but this basically gives us effectively 8.5 for a day if it gives out maximum food and all that. This one would be so much better. It's basically 8 foods at 8.5, close enough. But it also improves the soil quality as it does it. But it takes 5 days to grow. And I don't know if the 12 food that they're bringing down and the 10 I bought on the last rocket. So, I don't know how long that lasts. 'Cause if it's 1 food per colonist per day, they're toast. Like they're not going to make it. So anyways, we're going to have to wait and see how long, how much consumption they had to see if I can switch this over. And the other thing I had noticed was this. So I had been talking about getting seeds, and yes, you definitely do, but you have to grow them exclusively. Like you don't get any food out of this, it's just seeds. So at some point, in order to do the terraforming, I'm going to have a farm dedicated to just seeds, not food. I thought you would get, your food and then a few seeds on the side. Maybe not a lot, but some. But apparently that's not the way it works. So, in the meantime, we are researching our better probes. Just because we can. It's not really a huge deal, but it's something to get. It'll bring us down further on the physics tree anyway, so it's useful. Then after that, we're going to get some more people available for the next rack of people, whenever that is. And then just a generally useful ones. So none of the research is critical right now, it's just all kind of useful stuff. So there we go, we're all caught up. Yeah, you just do waste rock, so you just kind of don't really have anything to do, really. I suppose what I could do... nobody ever want to come build this? Is that outside of range? No, you are absolutely within range, so why is nobody coming and building that? Fascinating. Oh, because I put it in the wrong spot and I missed a square, that's why. Okay. Sorry, what I was thinking is, what I could do is I could put just a whole bunch of these dumping sites, somewhere out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and then just have this dozer just keep pushing it all over there to deal with later. If we ever get to a point where I have just too much waste rock in the neighborhood, I might do that. Because this thing is otherwise, as far as I can tell, basically useless. I'm sure there is some goodness for it, and maybe it's amazing at something later, but right this second, that doesn't seem useful at all. I don't really do landscaping, and transporting waste rock by itself is not that important, so... anyway. The commander, I think, is just, it's just sitting here helping out. There's really nothing for it to do either, right now. Explore, there's no anomalies that I'm aware of. Can I get the transport doing something? That at least would be something useful. Any surface metals? You have surface metals somewhere. Right there. So why don't you just grab all that stuff and just bring it closer. Doesn't really matter where, just closer. And at least one of those guys is doing something. Yeah, so Russia beat us on this one, which means they're probably also going to beat us on these ones. Just because they are obviously so dreadfully linked together. Well, that's fine. Either way, Our people should be here soon, and then we can at least get started, and I can figure out what to do with the food situation. But we definitely will need more people. This is just not enough. But until I get the better housing, I can't really do that. Yeah, low G high rise. Maybe I should get that on the list. In fact, let's get that a little sooner on the list, because I think that would be very helpful to have. We're mere seconds away. There we go. I should probably... Okay, it is set and waiting. Okay. I was going to say I should probably officially reset the crop just to restart the progress bar, but I'm sure it'll figure it out.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
Right, so as usual, you cannot bring any more people down for at least 10 days or until you have your first birth. Well, technically I did give us an infirmary, which probably wasn't really necessary, but...
Failure reported.
Yes, I know, because there was nobody there to grow them. Thank you. The bar's back, and so that should be fine. Okay. Yes, as long as at least a few of these people work here so we actually are producing some food, then we'll be alright. But mostly I just need to see how much the actual consumption is for 12 people. And it looks like they're draining it quickly, but as you can see, all it really means is they've moved it already to the service building, the grocer here. Or I guess the grocer and the diner, really, but either way. We actually do have food. It's not showing here, because it's not in outside stockpiles, it's in those buildings, so it's not as scary as it sounds. And nothing over there, huh? Okay. Right, everybody off the rocket. Looks like it. Okay. Good, we do have at least one person working, so we will be very, very slowly, but we are going to be generating rares. Okay.
Our
Already?
colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Okay, so... Well, that's because you had two of these helpfully shut off at the same time. Very nice. Well, that's not very nice. Would a drone like to come over and fix this, please? It's kind of important. What are you waiting on, guys? Or is this saying this one's one of the ones that's working? Oh, okay, alright. Alright, power's back up, the heat comes back on. And we decided we have... Yeah, we just don't have enough people here at all. We maybe don't really need both shifts on the infirmary. Could probably drop that to 1. Give us an extra person here, which seems more important. But either way, we just definitely need more people, so maybe I do want to leave them in the infirmary and see if we can get some births. But it's kind of a slow way of doing it, but it would probably work. Either way, I think I definitely need more wind turbines. Well, technically, what I really want is like Stirling generators or fusion power, but I think I might just have to live with just some wind turbines for now. Because clearly, at night, it's not good. They're holding, but it's not good. So if there's ever any of these that go out for maintenance, kind of like what we saw this morning, it would be all sorts of bad. I suppose if we ever get a dust storm, we're probably quite sunk as well. So hopefully we don't get one of those anytime real soon. Yes, I know power is low. The fact that you have any at all, you should be happy. Okay, yeah, this hasn't updated yet. Actually, let's speed things along here. I probably should seriously consider getting the next dome ready. Or just blitzing ahead and waiting until we get the better apartments in. Okay, why are we out of power now? Okay, why is there suddenly so much more demand? What is here that takes so much? Oh, because you take 50. Right. Well, that explains an awful lot. Okay, we are not... Hello. We are not making our own local machine parts for a while. I didn't realize just how brutal this was. That is insane. Well, that certainly freed up some people. And definitely fixed the power situation. That's crazy. But yeah, we should definitely start thinking about the next dome. It's going to want to have a science building, so I think I actually kind of want it over here to get this science. I mean, this science is okay as well, but I would much rather have this one, obviously. But mostly just to have, you know, more room for people, maybe get a ranch going, that sort of thing. Like, there's just a lot of things I want to try and do here. How expensive are these domes? 80 concrete, that's fine. 20 metals is fine. Ooh, the 10 polymers, that's going to be a problem. Unless I did microdomes.
Milestone achieved.
Because that would basically let me have 4 triangular buildings instead of the 6 I get here. But it would take no polymers. It takes a lot less power too. Maybe I'll make microdomes. Anyway, we made food first. Somehow we beat Russia to that, which is kind of surprising. How did they not... Did they not build a farm? Surely they built a farm, right? Well, I guess this will actually tell me... Yeah, this is telling me everything. But surely they had to have built a farm. Surely. If they didn't, they're kind of dumb. Anyway.
Sector scan.
Okay. No, either way. But yeah, maybe I just make like little microdomes. Basically, this one's only purpose in life would be to grab this science. So it would basically just be, you know, a science building and, you know, some housing. I guess what we need to know is exactly how far do these passages go?
Research complete.
And do I have to actually... Oh, does it take an actual square inside? Empty hexes inside 2 domes. Well, yuck. So I'm going to have to rip something out to even connect it. Okay, well what I'll do then is when the housing is done... Actually, that still isn't even going to be enough for... I was going to say I could just compress these into 1, but I'm pretty sure they only hold 22? So it's still not even as good as 2 of these. So I'm going to have to actually lose something here in order to connect it. Oh, that stinks. That really stinks, guys. Alright, well maybe this dome just isn't going to be connected to other domes. But maybe I will put a microdome up here anyway. What can I connect it to? If it's just a science dome, though, maybe it doesn't need to be connected. Maybe it can just be completely independent. Okay, well, I'm just going to pause here and let's have a think about this. So if it just kind of sits here wherever, right? Doesn't matter, as long as it's close to this. Inside, we would have 1 science building here. Some kind of, well, probably apartments, but some kind of living quarters. And I guess it could have its own food. Maybe I could do a ranch here. And then, I don't know, I guess it would have to just be like a grocer or something in the middle. Alright, well, we're going to build it and see how it goes. It might not work out that well, but we're going to try it. is going to definitely need power. And piping, which I guess will be closer on this side. Okay, and we should give it some basic storages. Where is the actual drone hub for it going to be? And I don't even have a drone hub right now, but where is it going to be? It's an excellent question. That is an excellent question. And I don't think I even know how to make, because I think that just upgrades your current drone hubs. I don't think that lets you actually build them, does it? Drone hub in robotics. Yeah, that's drone swarm. There's an actual drone hub building somewhere. Or excuse me, research somewhere. That I just do not have yet. So yeah, I can't even make the drone hub for this yet, but that's okay. We're just kind of getting this ready for later. It's probably not going to do much yet, but that's fine. I just want to get it all ready for later. I don't see any reason why this thing can't be making concrete locally. It'd probably work better if I cabled that into a better spot, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. So basically the range cutoff is about here, so this is actually where I should put the universals. That's not in a great spot, but that's fine. We'll just have an extra one. That's fine. Now, is that current and up to date? Is 2 food enough for 12 people for one day? So do they basically eat about a sixth? Is that right? I guess it's not going to tell me there. Maybe food graph? Why does that say 5 of 2? I don't get what that 5 of 2 means. I don't quite get that. That looked like it went down a lot faster than that. Alright, well, I'll give it another day to catch up, and then we'll be able to tell a little easier. But if it is 2 per day for 12 people, then I will have time to switch this over to a better crop. In fact, I might do it like right now, so there's no delay whatsoever.
Sector scanned.
Oh hey, good, an anomaly. Excellent. Yeah, you don't think we have 3 days worth, but I don't think you're counting what's in the service buildings. I think you're only counting what's in stockpiles. And if so, that's not a really good way of doing that, because that's very confusing for the user. Just my opinion, of course. Oh yeah, we're going to need that too. Yikes. Lots of stuff we're going to need. In fact, I never even got hit by just a normal cold wave at any point in the last season up until the mystery that caused them. But I never just had one naturally occur on the map. So I don't know if that was just lucky or if they normally take a lot longer to come up or what.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
Okay, so I would be able to make my own electronics factories, that's good. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, that spire building I probably won't bother building. It's neat, but it's not really strong enough for what I'd like to see. Okay. Well, technically I could send you back and make, what, 70 bucks? Doesn't really seem that important somehow. Yeah, we're up to 2 people here, so we make 1 whole one per day. Wowee. Luxury. Okay, you are at least moving stuff in here now to work on this. So that's good. I suppose it's going to need water and air as well, of course. Well, air we still have enough of. Water might be a little iffy. We don't know how to make our own vaporators yet, so it's fine. We'll just run off of here for now, but we will have to get our own vaporators at some point, of course. What are we doing here? Everybody happy? Yeah, it does look like 2 consumption per day is about right, so this is totally fine. You're doing fine. They're not even really using this. I probably didn't even really need this. Oh, yeah, that's what I could be doing. Yeah. Instead of just sitting here doing nothing, why don't you go do a planetary? Absolutely. Let us try... I don't want to use the commander because he's very busy. There was one that just wanted... Yeah, this one just wants some drones. Could do that one. Well, that one wants some geologists. I don't have that many. No, we'll just do this one. You can have some drones for a bit. Yeah. Absolutely.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, we absolutely should be doing that. Oh, hang on a second. Trade route. You want food and to trade food and metals. Oh, you... Oh, yeah, no, I don't have that much food. And I'm not sure that's really that great an exchange anyway, but I don't have... A, I don't have a rocket right now because it's busy, and B, I don't have that much food on hand, so that cannot happen. Thank you for the offer, though. That's very lovely. But I'm afraid it cannot happen. There we go. That is the new dome. At least nominally built. But I might as well wait for that research before I actually... Like, there's no point in building a small housing block and then immediately ripping it down. There's no point in that, of course. We can probably do the other stuff, right?
Anomaly analyzed.
Okay, very nice. Now that did not count as... What was that, not a milestone it was talking about? Oh, okay, I was doing because I thought that was a milestone, but I guess that was just something to do. Okay, so you're going to need a grocer, which I guess can fit pretty much right in there. You're going to need... Should I do a farm or should I do a ranch? I kind of want to see what the ranches are like. I think we'll do a ranch. And what else will you need? You will need... Yeah, the apartments, which we can't do yet. We'll need a research lab. That's kind of the whole point. Oh, that's not as big as... Okay, I was thinking the Hawking Institute, which was an enormous building. No, that's actually good. That means this can fit other things in here. Like some kind of decorations, maybe. Keep the people happy. That'd be nice. Very important statue to me. Have to have that. That's absolutely critical. And maybe... What else could we even give them? Yeah, I guess I could give them an infirmary and diner as well. Or at least one of them, anyway. Actually, this statue might be in a bad spot. Let us forget that and put that there. Right, and then the infirmary should fit right there. Perfect. So you would like to buy machine parts, way more than I have for a pile of food. Nope, that's, again, a lovely trade, but no thank you. So how could they have that much food if they couldn't even have done that growth milestone? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. Right. It doesn't really matter where you go, you can just go there, that's fine. Okay. So I think we're going to leave things there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe, it really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.